All right, what's up, people? Man, fuck, man, I got bored. So we're going to my watch later, and what do you know? There's a fucking Tom video in there, and I really didn't think I even wanted to watch this, but it's a fucking Tom video, so I had to save it to my watch later. And I'm like, werewolves in the left-hand path. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here, buddy? Haven't seen it. It's 13 minutes, which means this fucking video is probably gonna be 30 minutes of me joning on that motherfucker because lycanthropes. I don't know. Let's go. Let's see, Tom.
Sinisterism is about finding the primal aspects of the left-hand path, primal in history, primal in the psyche, thus obtaining truth. Thomas Leroy.
You see Daryl in there? Mr. Sloan? Subscribe to that brother, man. He's a really smart guy. He won't brag about it, but he beat me in chess. True story. What's up, Daryl? Love you, man. Shit, Zach Black beat me in chess. Probably because his name is Black. Just saying.
Greetings, my friends, and welcome back to your dose of sinister heathenry. But for those new to the channel, I'm Thomas Leroy, founder of the International Left-Hand
What's up,
Path
Magus?
Organization,
Tom.
the Sect of the Horn God.
Shout out, bro.
The sect
Give
is
me the
an
Odin.
educational foundation
I need my
created
daily
to
Odin.
not only make those with the black flame aware of its glow, but to also restore the shadow
Why you not
aspects
being
to the ancient
pedophiles?
gods by going
Kidding.
deep into the
There it
past,
is.
not only
There's my dude.
historically, but also
There's
psychologically.
my dude right there.
For the primal depths of the psyche are limitless. So, if
I'm gonna
this
steal
sounds
that
interesting,
copyright
make
somehow.
sure to like,
Or buy it
share,
from
and
you, motherfucker.
subscribe. And if you want to learn more,
Hope you bought Bitcoin.
join the organization, the
I don't
Sect
know
of
what
the
you
Horn
did.
God, in
Whatever.
the link down below.
Yep. What? Down
Thank
below? Oh no. Is that close to my anus? Kidding.
All right, my friends, no matter how hard you try to progress upon this path, sometimes detours get in your way, if you will. My output when it comes to putting out videos has been stymied. This is due to the fact.
Bro. Peace and blessings to you, Tom. Seriously. Peace and blessings. I just came in this video cold. I didn't know nothing. If you got some situations, we all got situations, my brother. You understand what I'm saying?
Due to a couple of tragic situations involving family members, and also my lovely wife has fallen and broken her arm.
Oh, peace and blessings to Lisa. 100%. But hey, guess what, Tom? And you know this because you walk the path. You know this. You get better. You get stronger until the day you don't. And we all accept this. Peace and blessings to Lisa, your family, everybody. I walked into this blind. I didn't know you had issues and personally, but you're a brother to me. So, a brother that I've never touched hands with, but in either way, and like it could be an open hand or a close hand. I'm kidding. I'm not trying to fight you, Tom. I love you, man. Seriously, give Lisa my best. Hold her hand. Stop. You don't have to make videos, man. Fuck it. Your family's number one. 100%.
Nasty break. And she is the chief executive officer of the organization. So those of you who have been trying to get in touch with us through email or whatever and haven't been getting responses, well, she's right-handed and she broke.
Man, I don't even think I want to watch this fucking video, man. Because I was getting ready to joan on this brother about werewolves because I thought he was going to make a video about werewolves. And it's like, God damn it. This is not cool because Tom, I consider Tom like, you know, like there's two types of people. If you're a dude and you're talking about other dudes. Now, if it's a girl, it's always jump in. Like if you see a girl getting assaulted, you always gonna jump in. Except the smart people don't always jump in because we can see the play when the play is happening. But I'm not even talking about that. But what I'm saying is, between dudes, there's two types of people. There's the type of dude that if I saw a dude getting like, all right, he's two on, you know what I'm saying? It's a 2-on-1 situation or some shit like that, a 3-on-1, some shit like that. Would I jump in? Or would I just ignore it and act like I didn't see shit? You understand what I'm saying? Tom is one of those people that I would jump in on that fight. If that makes any fucking sense. You know what? I'm going to stop this right the fuck here, man. Because I don't know what's going on with, Tom's situation. I didn't even fucking finish listening to it. I'm getting fucking like discombobulated. I don't think I can. Should I do it anyway? Just man it up, right? Stop being a bitch, motherfucker. All right, fine. We'll have at it. But I just want you to know, Tom has all my respect, love, and everything else on the path.
Her right arm, and she's finding it a bit difficult to correspond. So there's going to be, how should I say it?
A delay.
A bit of a delay.
Oh shit!
Getting back to you.
Fuck! I haven't seen this before.
Hopefully, she'll mend quickly. Things will get better.
She's strong, Tom. She will.
The organization will
She's
progress.
Strong, Tom.
All right, now let's get to the video.
Here we go.
On my last video, I got this comment.
Okay, despite what I said earlier, and I mean everything that I said earlier, this is the actual video, so I might have to go hard on it. I'm kidding. Except I'm not. You know me. I'm an asshole all day, every day. I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. I think he's looking at somebody's fucking comment.
I always have a similar take using werewolves as a spiritual archetype. Can you put some thought into a video on that idea? Let's get beast mode. Now, the beast within has been a long time theme here on this channel. So, Gary, my friend, why the hell not?
Awesome.
The other day, my wife and I were watching our dog out in the front yard, and she wondered,
your dog? That's a cool dog, man.
Why did he like to stay outdoors even on a winter's day? Now, granted, this is a winter in California, just north of the
I'd play with that
Napa
dog
Valley,
like it was
so
nobody's
it
business,
doesn't get
Tom.
all that
Come on,
cold.
man.
But my response was, even though he's domesticated, he's still a wolf.
Some of your
at his
AI
core.
sucks, dude. I'm just gonna say.
But then again, are we all?
Exactly. Some of mine sucks
And in
too.
the deeper
Exactly.
reaches of the human
Thanks, Tom.
psyche, where the chains
like you're
of
reading my
modernity
mind, bro.
hold back our desires and rage, the beast sits, waiting. The werewolf awaits. Tales of the fusion of man and animal are as old as time, and who knows how many myths and legends of
I think we should ask Alex Jones. I think he knows what's going on. Alex Jones.
Basic theme.
Oh wait, they're starting to kill it.
Though we
They're starting
long
to kill
to
his
believe
whole.
we're somehow different than the other animals, we're really not. Even though we've created great cities, art, culture, it's all a facade to hide from ourselves what we really are. Beasts.
Yes, 100%.
Even at the core of Western
technically
culture,
apes.
this idea can be found. There's a Greek legend of a king who served the flesh of his own son to Zeus, thinking to mock the gods, but the gods, they do not suffer mockery. The Sky Father turned him into a wolf. Fur, fangs, hunger, and rage. The Romans, too, had their stories of weird...
Hold on, I gotta stop this shit. I know he's gonna go into the Romulus and Remus thing if he's talking about Rome, but... the wolf is my fucking totem. So when you say you get turned into a wolf, I'm like, cool as fuck. Where are we going? Where's my pack at? What we up to? Because a wolf is, like us, a very clannish or tribal entity. A wolf does not exist by itself. The myth of the lone wolf is the dead wolf. You know what I'm saying? No, a wolf exists with it. I thought that one night when I was walking home, or a long time ago, like maybe about 15, 20 years ago, I thought I saw a solitary wolf inside of a parking lot just looking at me. That could have been some kind of vision quest or some shit like that, but I swear to God, that thing was fucking real. And it ducked off into the fuck. It was just one. Now, a pack of wolves, I'm figuring out where are my knives at and what do I have to do to get to the door as quick as possible. You know, just the lobby door. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man. Pack of wolves is going to fuck me up. Let's go, Tom. I love you, man. Just got to, you know, for copyright purposes, fair use and everything. I got to stop your video every now and then.
Beasts. They called them skin changers, men who could wear the hides of wolves and thus become them. And in the dark woods of northern Europe, amongst the fires of the...
Well, I would say look like them just because, like, you're trying to confuse your opponent.
Ancient Germanic tribesmen, warriors called the Ulfinar, raged, stomped, and howled into the night.
I like that cutout.
Eventually, tales of man-beast worked its
I
way
know that
through
one was real.
Christianized
The
Europe.
last one. I think it was.
They who, it is said, after making a pact with the devil, tore out the throats of those unfortunate enough to come within their grasp. But the werewolf is not just a...
Well, you know all that's metaphor, right? That's battle metaphor. Like, it's like Thor dropping his hammer or something. I don't mean dropping, I mean slamming it.
Creature of folklore and legend, an invention of minds afraid of the dark. No, it's something far more intimate, far more intimidating. This is because it's...
I've never seen a wolf face to face, like up close. I've never seen one. I hope before I die that I can. So, and I think werewolf is stupid. I know, I said I wasn't going to joan. I'm not joning on you. I'm joning on the topic. I hope you're taking a little bit more of a metaphorical approach, which I think you are so far, but still. There's a reason why there is a synergy between Homo sapiens and Canis lupus, which is the wolf, and every dog breed that's ever been bred. They're all the same.
The snarling voice in the back of our minds, the beast we fear, not because it's foreign, the other, but because it's us. The myth of the werewolf is at its core a study in duality, human and monster, reason and instinct. In the process of transformation, violent and grotesque is a descent into the abyss.
Let me tell you, and I'm only halfway through his fucking video, fuck. One of the biggest differences between Magus Leroy and myself is that he tends to lean very hard into psychology. And I tend to think that psychology as a field is pretty much nonsense. Now, I'm not going full Tom Cruise and Scientology on it, but I do think that it's mostly nonsense. I make a joke about try to put me on the couch. You'll be surprised.
As I've mentioned in many videos, civilization is fragile. It's a thin membrane stretched over a pit of savage impulses. And to live among others, we have to suppress that part of ourselves that longs for violence.
I disagree, but I'm not going to make the argument in this commentary.
But sometimes it's really fucking hard, isn't it? And I hope most of us are aware of what happens when repression fails. the werewolf emerges as the nightmarish embodiment of that
Now, I do appreciate this. Tom is trying to re-mythologize this entire thing. I would never try to do that, to be honest with you, but let's see how Tom does it.
unchecked aggression and hedonistic ecstasy. It's the monster in the mirror. But what of the transformation itself, the agony, the splitting of flesh, the grinding realignment of bone, as though the body were rejecting the very idea of its former self?
As far as I can tell you, and all your fanboys can come attack me. I don't care. You know how I deal with, crowds of people attacking me. I think that the transformation in Twilight, I think it was New Moon, I think it was the second one. It was when Jacob turned into a werewolf. The kid. I thought that was the best transformation ever. And it wasn't painful. It was powerful. Whatever.
What does this physical horror reflect?
And no, I'm not a Twilight faggot, okay? I just think that is the best example of a fucking werewolf transformation of all time.
In truth, it's
Sue me, motherfucker.
It's a metaphor for the very real psychological pain of losing control and thus one's identity. The fear of surrendering to the primal. The primal we must all surrender to if we truly want to know who we really are. To know thyself. But
Tom, I gotta do this just because I love you. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. When you say truly and really in the same sentence, you're over-presenting. Which means that you actually have a weak position that you don't actually believe in. Or you doubt within yourself. Because you wouldn't say it twice. It's like, how should I say this? If I said, yeah, sweetheart, that chicken you cooked me was really awesome. And it was so good. And oh my God, it's just so awesome. That's a triple. But you get what I'm saying. She's immediately going to think I thought it sucked. Which is why when, she cooks me food, the answer is the empty plate. Or the quarter-eaten plate. That's the answer.
This may seem masochistic. This is to suffer the
That's
pain
willpower
of guilt for the ultimate
we talking
freedom.
about Bigfoot and Sasquatches in this video.
But to be freed from morality
real,
and guilt is very seductive, because I think most of us have wanted to let loose under a full moon, at least.
I think Tom should try to put me on the couch. He's such a psychologist, man. God damn it, though. The problem with psychology is, man, it's not a field. It's nothing.
One time or another.
Being real with you, man.
This is one of the reasons why the werewolf myth has lasted. It's more than a monster's story, but a reflection of the...
I don't think it's lasted at all, dude. It's in movies and shit, but other than that, what are you talking about? You got stories you want to tell me? Like, oh yeah, when I was growing up in 1984, all these kids came around and said they saw a werewolf. I told you I had a real life experience with what I thought was a wolf. I didn't know because there was only one of them. It could have just been a fucking dog that got out. You know what I'm saying? Because it was only one. But trust me, I welcome all challengers. Meaning, oh wait, that's a fucking reference to that Dane Cook movie, Employee of the Month. I welcome all challengers. I welcome all wolves. I have a wolf calendar on my wall right now. I have to have one every year. If I don't get a wolf calendar for Christmas, I go into berserk mode. That's my wife, she'll tell you. I'm being real.
Battle within. We are creatures of
Peace
duality,
and blessings to Lisa, by the way, if I
skinwalkers,
didn't say
waiting
it
to
already.
break free. But most are terrified of what they might become. The werewolf is our fear, our desire,
No, I
our
don't think so.
madness.
That's not the way I
waiting
see
for
it.
the moment to take control. The shedding of...
See, what Tom is referencing here, I think, is that there are two types of people. There are basically the strong and the weak, if you want to just call it what it is. So he's talking, it's like a 75% or 85% is weak. And then you have the remaining 25 to 15% that are the strong. And then the problem with the strong is that they fight amongst themselves because they're strong. And that's how you end up with a fucking... Oh, wait. This isn't a political video? Oh, wait. He's doing psychology? Okay. Whatever. Where do you think politics comes from?
What is to be human in the 21st century is a sacrament, and the hunger is divine. To become the beast is not a fall from grace, but ascension. And this, as I've stated in many videos, is a major aspect of the road few dare to walk, the shadowed path of the dark gods and monsters. The left-hand path has always been the road of the other, of they, as Joseph Campbell put it. They who walk away from the village and don't look back. The path of Cain, the road of the exile who will not kneel, the dark mystic who will not be tamed.
Wow. I think that 15 seconds deserves an entire video, but this is not that one.
A werewolf does not plead for salvation. He is not cursed, but anointed in the blood rites of the old world, such as they who wore the skins of wolves and went into
I was wondering when you were going to bring up Luna.
battle as something more than human. The Ulfanar, they who fought with the primordial impulses of Odin's wrath. And when they returned from their rage, they were no longer men, nor were they beasts. They were...
The people you're talking about were probably... Okay, so we call them today kennels. That's what, like a place where you keep dogs. But back when they were actually starting off, you didn't start off with a dog. You started off with a wolf. And so the Wolfnar, those were the ones that understood the pact with the wolf. They understood the nature of the... I don't even know how to explain it. Instantly, every dog that I've ever met loves me. Why? Because the wolf is my totem. There's a smell. You can call it a smell. You can call it is a smell. I know what it is. But the thing is that it's real. And yes, 100%. Those were the ones that got that. And it's a blessing. You want to talk about divinity? Yes. The wolf is God. And the black woman is God too. So how many gods is that? Oh shit, this is an eternity video.
something else. The Abrahamists would tell you that to commune with the beast within is a sin, that you would become one lost to the darkness, thus be dragged screaming into some blasphemous metamorphosis. And what it can't tame is the influence of deities more ancient than Yahweh, those gods who laugh at that Bronze Age trickster god of sheep herders. And the beast within is a reflection of...
Actually, look, Tom, listen to me, bro. When I tell you this, you're never going to fucking forget it. If you need the perfect analogy to the God of the Bible, it's the man behind the curtain. Okay, from The Wizard of Oz. That entire scene. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Once you understand it, you'll never forget it, and you'll be like, oh shit, damn. He's worse than I thought he was. You said he was a goat herder or shepherd or whatever the fuck. He's normally a mountain god, by the way, or a storm mountain god. But no, seriously, he's the man behind the curtain.
Those gods, they have the path.
You won't forget that, Tom.
Pity.
That's my blessing to you. A gift.
To take the form of the beast is to step outside of the values of Western civilization, not to wreak havoc on the world, but to become aware of that which whispers in the mind, the gnawing hunger at the edges of your thoughts. And the beast within is always watching, always waiting, and when the moment is right,
That's one way
it
to
will
think about
break
it.
free.
I see a kinship, but whatever. Hey, Tom.
In
I love you,
conclusion, my
brother.
friends, don't get
I
me
want you to
wrong, I don't
understand
want
that.
anyone to go out and harm the innocent.